Call the honourable member Joanne Hayes.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker.
Tēnā koe.
I'm pleased to stand as the final speaker of this debate. Not long ago, Mr Speaker, I think it was about February of 2013, I think. Most on the opposition benches will remember this because I think it was around about the time of the first Labour leadership coup. Mr Cunliffe chose as his deputy to run with him the Honourable Nanaia Mahuta. No doubt, Mr Speaker, the whānau of Tainui would have been ecstatic about this proposition. Yet, Mr Speaker, only months later, Mr Cunliffe's second run at the leadership saw him dump the Honourable Nanaia Mahuta in favour of his current deputy. Yes, dumped a married girl from Tainui. That's disgusting. I can imagine how much of a kick in the guts that would have been for Nanaia and how that hurt. And that hurt resonated through Tainui. That is absolutely disgusting,
Order.
I say.
Order.
Then we on the government benches watch with interest as the only other Labour MP with heaps of talent, we all know who that was, Shane Jones, quits. He quits because he couldn't stomach the direction his leader was taking the party in.
Order.
When it comes to working with the Greens, we're a Labour Greens government, that's frightening. Then, of course, there was the Tamaki Makaurau candidate selection. What a farce that was. Shane Taurima was ruled out, leaving Royal Flavel as the last man standing. But did the Labour leader accept Will? No, he didn't. He allowed nominations to reopen and our Will missed out. Mr Speaker, I've observed a Labour Party leader who quite happily tramples on his own MPs, but also those who wish to aspire to be on his team, and I don't know why they want to do that. Why on earth would they want to do that? Why would any Māori or MP or anybody want to be there on Mr Cunliffe's team, let alone vote for Labour? Why would anyone trust this man? We've heard all the porkies that have been said, we've read them in the newspapers, we heard them from my colleagues today. Mr Speaker, the clouds of Cunliffe are dark and uncompromising. They're dangerous, Mr Speaker. This country must not let the clouds in, for if that happens, then New Zealand will go back decades. This national-led government has worked very hard for this country, and the results speak for themselves.
That's right.
Under a national-led government, we are global economic leaders, and nobody, absolutely nobody, can argue with that. All this will be lost if the clouds of Cunliffe are let, and his lies are let in. I reckon, Mr Speaker, it's not going to be long before Labour's ABC Club opens its doors again. But then, Mr Speaker, who wants to drink from the Labour Party chalice that has been filled with the poisonous droplets from the clouds of Cunliffe? Kia ora.
You got the numbers, Trevor? You got your numbers?
Right. The time for this debate has expired. Are you happy? One all? Okay. The time for this debate has expired, honourable members. I therefore call on Government Orders of the Day number 1.
Government Notice of Motion number 2.